What really is the best resolution for gaming? Is it 1080p? Is it 2K or is it 4K? I mean, you ask multiple gamers, you're going to get multiple different answers, but I guess this is where the GPU comes into it. If you're new here, the GPU is the graphic processing unit. Basically what makes your games look good. Think of it as the artist to your PC, framing everything in a very nice, fluid, artistic motion for you. And the digital artist for the day is the RX 9060 XT, AMD's new mid-range masterpiece. Built in RDNA 4, packed in 16GB of VRAM and priced around 8,000 to 9,000 Rand, which is half the cost of a 9070. But is it more than enough for the games you care about? Well, a couple of questions lie, but let's start off with this one. So who exactly is this GPU for then? Is it for somebody who's just starting out? Is it for your high-tech gamers or for someone who's just looking for mid-range? Well, it all depends on your usage, but trust me, it's definitely something worth its exact price as it does punch above all its weight. The RX 9070 comes in here as the older brother, performing at around 40% faster at 1080p. This goes to 50% at 1440p, and this stretches beyond 60% at 4K native. On raw numbers alone, it's undeniably the faster card, but here's the catch. In South Africa, the 9070 will cost you in the region of 15 to 16,000 Rand, while the RX 9060 sits comfortably at around 8,000 to 9,000 Rand. That's nearly double the price for a performance that will be better, but not necessarily feel double as fast. And this is where the RX 9060 shines. It supports FSR4, which is AMD's latest upscaling tech, and that delivers smoother frames with sharper visuals, whilst all the generation AMD cards, they'd miss out on this entirely. So if you're building a new rig or you're upgrading on a budget, the 9060 just gives you future-proofing and performance where it counts. Regarding the power usage, it's quite efficient. The 9060 averages around 175 watts, which is just a touch over the rated TDP compared to something like the RTX 4060 Ti, which pulls about 10 watts less. The difference is hardly a deal breaker, especially when you're not running a power-hungry setup. In Cyberpunk, running at 1080p with high settings and no ray tracing, the AMD RX 9060 delivered impressive results. We recorded an average frame rate of 178 FPS with a minimum of 136. The test ran over 11,000 frames in just over a minute, showing how consistent performance stayed throughout. The FSR, which is essentially AI frame generation, was set to ultra performance mode, helping maintain sharp visuals while boosting frame rates. The GPU ran at a cool 43 degrees Celsius, drawing only 40 watts and stayed in just 17% utilization, just showing how well optimized the card is for this exact resolution. While playing Elden Ring on the RX 9060, the system delivered a 99th percentile FPS of 58 with a stable frame rate of 16.67 milliseconds, ensuring smooth, consistent gameplay. The CPU was running at just 59% utilization, drawing only 65 watts of power and maintained a cool temperature of 45 degrees Celsius. Meanwhile, the CPU hovered around 26% usage and stayed under 40 degrees Celsius. Just showed how efficient performance across the board was with the GPU. And we all know every artist needs a beautiful canvas to work on, and this is where a monitor like this comes into play. This is the MSI Mag 276F gaming monitor. It's a 27-inch curved 280Hz, and with a 0.5 millisecond response time, you'll be able to see whatever colors the GPU is able to paint vividly, beautifully, and as they come to life. This monitor is available at Evetech on special, and if you're interested, head over to evetech.co.za. But enough about that, let's get back to the GPU. Okay, let's get a couple of things straight. This is not AMD's flagship GPU, but nor is it one of the bargain bin ones. It's just the one that hits that sweet spot between 1080p and 2K gaming, and trust me, at 2K gaming, that extra 16GB RAM VRAM, that's where it comes into play and shines. And to showcase the extra VRAM, gamers are not the only winners with a GPU like this. From video content creators to those that need partial 3D modeling and a little bit of AI workloads, this GPU will be able to handle that quite easily. Overall, if you're looking for great performance without breaking the bank, the RX 9060 hits that mark. It's a mid-level GPU with solid specs, solid value, and it's available at evetech.co.za.